W with MRMIKE.
Hey everybody, today we are going to draw a robot. Now I know we've drawn robots before, but this robot's different. Look, it's observing ants. In fact, look at the ants are crawling right beneath it, and it's rolling its treads right over top. Really cool. Now we only need 4 basic lines and shapes to make this. An arc, a circle, a square, and a line. If you enjoy these videos and drawing along with me, then please make sure to subscribe to my channel, because every subscriber helps me make more video content to bring to you. And that means more drawing lessons and more fun. So thanks so much for subscribing. Are you ready to see how this all fits together? We want to make sure we have enough space to create our drawing and we can see all of it. So imagine our robot is going to be about this big, okay? So let's start off with a line that goes right across here. And don't forget, if you need to pause this video at any point, just pause the video, catch up at your own speed, and then join back in with us, okay? Now let's continue by adding another line that comes down this way, and another line that comes down this way. There's going to be a lot of lines in this drawing. Now I'll go across and close that shape. Okay, and now we're going to add 2 more lines. I bet you didn't see that coming. Stop there. And then another one right here. Okay, next we're going to bring this up with a line and then stop because we're going to have a gap. Okay, and then we're going to continue right here. Now the reason the gap is there is because that's where the arm is going to come out. So let's make that arc right here. And then we'll have a line at the top and then a line at the bottom, and there's the arm. Now if the arm is over here on this side, let's make the arm the same spot on the opposite side. But you'll notice we don't see where the arm would come out, so we don't have to draw that part. All we're going to do is draw 2 lines, 1, 2, and that's where the arm is going to come out on the other side. And now we can close that shape with an arc that goes this way. Next, we're going to create the clamp hands, the hands that go like this. Okay, so we're going to need some arcs. We'll do 1, and then we're going to make a big arc here. 2, and then a 3rd arc here. 3. Now we're going to close that shape at the top and the bottom with lines, and then we're going to add another arc here, like that. Now we can close that shape again with lines, and now we made our clamp hand there. Now if we want, we can add a detail here, and there's a line that goes this way and a line that goes across. Actually, you can just make that one straight line all the way across. Okay. Now let's add in a little detail for the arm. We're going to add in more arcs. We'll just add 2 arcs here. Okay, and then we'll do the same thing over here. We're going to add 3 arcs on this side. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to add in another arc that's big. Actually, it'll go right in line with this one. Watch this. It's going to go right, and then we have the hand on this side. And then we'll make another arc on the inside of this, right there. And then we can close those shapes with lines, or that one shape, sorry. Next, we're going to add in more line. 1, 2, and then 3, 4. 4 lines total, and then we're going to close those with 2 more lines. 1, and then 2. Now let's make another arc right here, and that finishes the hand on that side. Actually, it doesn't completely finish it because we need that line that goes across, and then another line that goes over like that. So now we've finished. We've got our 2 arms and we have the body of our robot. So let's add some details. Let's add 2 lines at the top, just like this, short lines, and this is going to be for where that little light is at the top. At least I see it as a light. I'm going to color it to make it a light, a blinking light. So let's add an arc here with 2 more lines that hold up that light. And the light is going to be a round light. It's going to be a circle, just like that. Next, we're going to add in a line that goes all the way across, and then another line right below it all the way across. Okay, now you'll notice that my line is not perfectly straight, and that's okay. I'm just going to leave that just like that, because when I draw lines freehand, they aren't always straight, and that's okay. Let's continue by adding, we're going to use a square here. We're going to use 2 squares for the eyes. So let's, right here, we're going to start, there's a line that goes across, and then down, and then over, and then up. And then we're going to make another one right here. Down, over, up, and then just finish it off and over. So we have our 2 square eyes. And we're going to use arcs for the pupils of the eyes. So let's just do an arc here, and then an arc here. And let's color that shape in. There we go. All right, so let's add some more details to our robot. Let's add in eyebrows. So we're going to add in 4 lines on this side. 1, 2, and then we'll close that shape off with 2 more lines. And then we're going to do the same thing, but on the opposite side. Over here, we'll have them come down 2 lines, and then close them off with 2 lines. Close that shape off. So now we have 2 eyebrows. Now I imagine that these eyebrows move up and down, but we need to add a line of where they would move up and down on the robot. So we'll just add in a straight line that goes here, and it stops and then continues on the other side of the eyebrow down to the eye. And then we'll do the same thing on this side. Straight down, stop, and then continue all the way down to the eye. And if you want, you can add in a line that goes across here as a detail. And then we're going to do more details over here. So we'll add 2 lines, and then have a line meet across. And then we'll do 2 lines, and then a line close off that shape like that. And then we're going to have 2 more lines. One goes to the arm, and then one continues on the other side of the arm down. Okay, next we're going to add in the nose and the mouth. So for the mouth, let's start with the mouth. It's just 3 lines. We'll do right in the middle of the eyes, as if you're going to continue that line all the way down, and then right about here, just start it. And then same thing here, continue that line all the way down, and then just draw the line right there. And then we're going to join that all the way across, like this. And then we're going to put in the nose. Now for the nose, we're going to need 2 circles, 1 small circle. And I want you to start, don't do it directly in the center, just do it a little bit to the right side over here. So we're going to add 1 circle here, and then we'll add another circle around it, like that. And now we're going to add in an arc. And the arc is going to go on this side, like this. so that it makes it look like there's depth, like this nose is coming out of the robot. All right, so now we can add in those treads underneath. So how are we going to do that? We're going to use lines and arcs to create those treads. So imagine it's going to start back here, and we're going to have an arc and then a line that follows the same line of the body. Same thing here, follows that line, and then we're going to put another arc in the front. Now within that shape, we are going to create 4 circles. Okay, so start at the back here. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's our 4 circles. And you can put 4 small circles right in the middle of those. Remember, if you need to pause, just pause the video, catch up at your own speed, and then come back and join back in with us. Now to finish off this tread, we're going to add in another arc on this side. I think the tread would be about this wide. And then we're going to have a line go back up to the body. And then we're going to close the shape off with another line across the bottom. And that's what the tread looks like. Now, you can imagine there's going to be lines that go across. So let's create some lines. I'm going to turn my paper to make it easier to draw these lines. And I'm just going to draw I'm not going to draw all of them. I'm not going to fill it in completely, but I'll draw 1, 2, 3, and then you can do some short lines here. 4, 5, 6, 7. Whatever number of lines you want to put there is fine. You're just showing that there's some tread, some detail there, that there's a tread there. And those lines make you think that there's texture and that there's a tread that goes across it. Okay, next we're going to add the tread on the other side. Okay, so now let's start here, and we're going to have a line come down, and then we're going to have our arc here, and then another arc here, and then we'll close that shape, and then close this shape. And then we can have our circles. So our circles are going to be here, because we're seeing underneath the robot. And then another circle here. Actually, we're doing arcs here, I'm sorry. It would be a circle if we could see the whole thing, but we're just making an arc here, and then another arc here. Okay. And now we're going to add in those details, those lines. We just need like 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we'll add in 2 small circles. And there are our treads and our robot. Now the last thing we need to do is create our ants. Now you can create as many ants as you want. I'm only going to make a few ants here. Let's see, and to make an ant, it's very easy. We're just going to make 3 small circles. 1, 2, 3. And then we'll do another one over here. 1, 2, 3. And then another one over here. 1, 2, 3. I guess these are more like ovals. Circles or ovals. And then you can add in some legs, some lines for legs. Okay. And maybe we'll make 1 or 2 back here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 lines. And then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 lines. And there we have our robot with some ants. Great job following along, everybody. That was a long episode. I'm very proud of you for following along with that. And even if you went at your own pace and you paused, that's important, that we pause and we take our time to create the drawing that we want. Okay, because you do not have to go the speed that I'm going at on the video. You can pause it at any point and take your own time. Okay, there's no time limit to this. It's not a race. We're not racing to finish. Okay, we like to take our time and create our art and use our imagination at the speed that is right for you. Okay? All right, so if you enjoyed this video, then please subscribe to my channel and smash that like button, because as you know, every like and every subscriber helps me create more videos, and more videos means more drawing fun. Now think about your color choices and what color choices you're going to make on your robot. And if you watch till the end, you'll see the color choices that I made, and maybe they'll be the same as yours and maybe they won't. This is your drawing and you can make this robot any color you want. All right, thank you so much for drawing along with me today. I'll see you next time. Bye everybody.
Let's draw with Mr. Mike.
For this and other episodes, drawing lessons, activities, and books, please visit drawwithmrmike.com. And don't forget to subscribe to the Draw with Mr. Mike channel on YouTube, Vimeo, and Facebook.
Draw with Mr. Mike. Let's draw with Mr. Mike. DRAW with MRMIKE.